Sorry, will you talk a little bit about the one day that Mr. Rosenthal served and what the prosecutors have said they would do on this one, and whether you think there's reason to continue or...
Well, currently, Mr. Rosenthal, after sentencing from Judge Breyer after the conclusion of the first trial, received a one-day sentence with credit for time served. And that made its way up. That was one of the issues that was addressed by the court on the appeal. And the court wrote that Judge Breyer's decision on that one day was well founded, and that the court wasn't saying anything was wrong with it. And when Mr. Bevin brought the superseding indictment in October of 2006, he had removed from the indictment plant count allegation, which he said took Mr. Rosenthal out of the realm of the mandatory minimums. In effect, that the government was not seeking any additional custody time from Mr. Rosenthal should he be convicted of any of the marijuana-related charges. At this point, all we have left is the medical marijuana-related charges, and he has served his time for that offense. The prosecutor, Mr. Bevin, has said on the record that they are not seeking any additional time. So if we go forward, it would be a trial for the government's purpose of trying to secure felony convictions against Mr. Rosenthal for his acts of trying to provide medicinal cannabis under his agency and deputization by the city of Oakland.
So how do you see that if that does happen?
How do I see?
If they do go forward.
If it does go forward, we are going to do the best we can.
Is it a waste of taxpayer money, or is it? Why would they go forward on this if they've exacted the penalty here already?
Well, it's funny you ask that, because first I think it's a huge, unexplainable waste of resources in the judicial system for the jurors that are going to come in. And ironically, on October 25th, 2006, which was a major, the heart of a vindictive prosecution, when the judge said, after Mr. Bevin Jr. had amended the superseding indictment, what is the purpose of this prosecution if you're only seeking a day punishment that he's already served? And the judge said, well, he took to the microphones and said he didn't get a fair trial, and that's why we're here. So, ironically, at this juncture, now...
Mr. Bevin said that.
Mr. Bevin said that, excuse me. And now we're at the juncture on the eve of trial tomorrow where he's facing one day. Mr. Bevin said on the record at the March 3rd hearing he's not seeking more than a day. So we are just shocked, but I think what Mr. Rosenthal said is this goes much higher than just this one proceeding. This is